Hi everybody, well the new DayZ update we've been waiting for, update 1.06 is here with the new Livonia map DLC as well. Incredibly exciting times, and if you've got a Nitrado private server for PlayStation or Xbox or PC as well, I guess you probably want to know is how can you switch it to the Livonia map, or how can you open up another server and have it as the Livonia map. Well, it's dead easy to do. I'll show you how to do it. So if you go to your Nitrado My Services, once you've logged into your Nitrado accounts, you just need to go to the web interface for the server that you either want to change, or if you've already got, say, some Chernarus servers like I have got on PlayStation and Xbox, and you want to have keep them going but have a separate Livonia server, you just go to the products like you would normally, go to the game server, pick DayZ, and then rent your server. On PlayStation and PC you can do this from the web. If you're on Xbox you have to do that from the Xbox store on your Xbox. It's a bit of a pain. But once you've rented it and you've got it, it'll be Chernarus to start off with, but then you come back here, come to your services, come to the web interface, and simply click on the gears icon here, and this will then take you over to the dashboard. This one's just still installing, and then all you do is you just go down to your general settings, and you go to the top. And look, see, this is what is different. You can now change the mission, they call it, from Chernarus Plus, the normal map, to Livonia, or Enoch, which I guess was probably the code name, wasn't it, for Livonia when they were developing it, Enoch. Now, the thing you want to be careful of, all right, and very careful of, is as of 1800 hours here in the UK, on the 3rd of December, it's not clear what happens to your database when you switch from Chernarus to Livonia. Basically, once you've done that, you would then save the changes, restart the server, at the top, and then you'll be good to go. You have to, and you must assume that if you do this change to a live server, it will delete all the buildings, and probably the progress from the characters. Now, in the main game, in the public servers, you can switch between Livonia and Chernarus with the same character. I haven't had a chance to test that, so I don't know if this is going to work on private servers. Normally, on private servers, you can't take characters from server to server. So whether this works or not, I don't know. So at the moment, until we hear otherwise, assume that you will lose everything if you switch from Chernarus to Livonia, and if you switch back, you'll be faced with a blank plate again, a blank slate, sorry, or a blank plate. In fact, you normally have blank plates in DayZ, don't you? Because you're starving and you need food. So treat it like that. And I would say if you want to have a crack at Livonia in a private server environment, but your members on your private servers have put a lot of work into Chernarus, have a chat with them about doing this first, or quite simply rent another server. That's what I've done. So you've got a separate server, ask them for some donations, or maybe you've got quite a bit of cash and it doesn't really matter, and have it as a separate server. Don't risk losing everything by flicking it over. But there we go, that's all you have to do, and then you're good to go with Livonia on DayZ. How dead easy. Shows you they had all these things ready to go, didn't they? They knew they've been playing with us over the last few days. So another thing though is when you are on your normal servers, and you're changing things, be very careful that you don't change this from Livonia to Chernarus and Chernarus to Livonia by mistake, if you see what I'm saying. Okay, so there we go, nice and easy. Hope that's helpful. Put any questions in the comments down below. Thank you very much, and I will see you on Livonia.